Hey ladies, this video is for you if you are single and you've been dating for a while and sometimes you get really discouraged. I see this with a lot of women that they go out on dates and then they're excited about it or they're happy about it. They look forward to it, and then the date doesn't go as good as they hoped, or the guy doesn't call back, and they get discouraged and then go back into the cycle. Maybe since they're discouraged or feel like what the hell just happened, then they don't date for a while anymore, or that they give up, or internally they're like, I'm done, I'm happier on my own, I was doing fine just on my own, I don't really need a man, or I don't really need a partner. um I want you to avoid that at all costs. Okay, you can feel that, and then you gotta let it go, because the truth is you did want a partner. The truth is you do want to find somebody, and it's not about putting it all on this one date when you go out with them. You might have to date a while before you meet someone that you might not you might be dating, and then you meet someone at work, and then you meet someone somewhere else where it's not even the date. But since you've been putting yourself out there, it's the flow of love that's really guiding you through. So why did this happen? It happens because when you go on that date, you are thinking possibly like, this is the guy. Like, oh, I hope it's the guy. Or, and I know that it's easy to do that, like to get into that mindset, but you only think that because it's what we've been brought up to think. That you're gonna date, you fall in love, and boom, that's it. And so that's why you go into the mentality, just like kids in Christmas. Like they've been taught that Christmas morning we do the gifts. It's something that's already been ingrained. You're gonna meet someone, and if you did the right thing and he did the right thing, magic. That is not the way it works. But what does happen, and what happens after that, is like that happens, and then you're out of the game for a while. And when I say game, I don't mean like a game. I just mean you're out of the loop of loving someone, of meeting someone, of having a great time with someone, because you've thought yourself into feeling down about the date not going great. It's not about the date. Okay, think of it like this. I don't know if you have kids. You might have kids. You might not. You might have pets. You might have nieces and nephews. Imagine that it was a school year, and you've been entrusted to take this kid, this child, this pet, and I'm not comparing children to pets, but some people don't have kids. And so imagine you've been entrusted to take this person or animal to a school for the year, or to get trained, to learn, to grow. And this is what you've done. And you get to the first school, they're closed. And so what do? You stop right there, you give up? No, you go to the second school. They say, no, we're not for that grade. They're not for us. We're a high school. We can't do that. You go to the third school. No, they're only for children that weren't born in America. You go to another school. No, this is a private school. Sorry. What do? Do you give up? Do you say, okay, kid, okay, pet of mine, you're coming home. I'm homeschooling you. I'm just staying here, and you're not going to school anymore? No, you're gonna keep looking. You're gonna find the right one. You're gonna, you're not gonna give up, because in this scenario, you're doing it for the person. But you think that when you're dating, it's about the guy. It's not about the guy. It's about you. When you're in a relationship, when you are in a relationship with someone, this is your school. This is where you learn different aspects about yourself. This is an opportunity of growth. And I know relationships aren't for everybody, but if you're listening to this, most likely you're looking for a relationship. So it's awesome. And if you desire it, then it's for you. And it's a place for you to grow like no other place in the world. Relationship is like the number one self-help tool. So it's not about the guy. He does not have, or the girl, they do not have that much power over you. Whether it goes good or goes bad, it's for you. This love quest, this love journey that you're on, it's for your heart and for you to be there. So just remember that when you're ready to give up, or you're ready to say no, put yourself, because the longer you stay in that I'm okay alone and I'm happier on my own, and you don't really mean it, or there's a part of your heart that really doesn't mean it, the longer it will take. Okay. And so I hope that really helped out. And the other thing is, the secondary to that is like, stay present on your dates. Be available for your dates. Be able to say, if the plans change, a lot of people are very like rigid about the dates, about when it should be, what time it should be. And that doesn't allow for flexibility or openness and opportunity. So, be able to, I had a client ask me, how available should I be? It's not about being how available you make yourself to be or how available you don't make yourself to be. It's actually about what do you want and are you putting that out there? Did you say you'd rather meet in the city? Did you say you'd rather meet at this time? Did you say, oh, okay, you're gonna meet there? All right, let's meet this. It's being flexible and being compromising. How much of that do you want? To put that out there. And it isn't easy, right? It isn't easy to be vulnerable and to be open and say what you really need. So, I mean, because I had a client who said the guy was like, oh, I can't make it at this time. And she easily wanted to just say, okay, forget it, then I'll see you next week, or maybe we'll make it another time. But when I asked her what she really wanted was to be able to see this person. What she wanted was to be able to go out that night with him. But that wasn't what she was texting or letting him know. So that's a misalignment, okay? So you go in, what do you want? What do you want to set up that date? And then be able to let that person know. They might say no. They might say it's not going to work out. That's not the point. The point is you putting yourself out there, you looking for that school, you deciding and committing to what you set out to be. And I know it's the holidays, so sometimes if you don't have a partner, it's easy to call up and say, ugh. But that's the time when the magic happens. So don't. It's like right there. So keep letting yourself be open. It's not like you keep grunging. It's more like let it keep opening for yourself for this opportunity. All right. If you need any support, I'm here for you. I'm your love coach. And you can reach me at www.getrealgetlove.com. And I hope this helped you out. Happy holidays.